Hey guys, welcome back to the Brick House. Adam Brickley here, and I just want to discuss a little bit about Alcremie and the status of just a couple Pokemon Unite guys right now, characters right now. So, Alchico Eevee posted yesterday that Alcremie is currently playable on the Chinese version. You can say that it has an ability that looks like Barw from League of Legends. When you grab the thing it leaves you, you'll get healed. So, it's gonna play the quick video, kind of showing what he means. So basically, these it's when he says playable, it just means that yeah, all the assets aren't loaded in yet. There's clearly some placeholder stuff going on here. But yeah, he's throwing these purple things down and he's healing up when he gets there. And then he's also got some more of these, so he throws it, he's healing up. And he also has another move, it's more like an AoE slowdown effect. And then they look to be the Unite move at the end there. The entire field kind of just. And so thing you ought to know about Alcremie, it's a cake Pokemon, in case you're not aware. So, most likely being throwing just pieces of cake. The move Decorate is the one that comes to mind. In the games, it actually increases your special attack as well. So there might even be a damage buff as well, not just a healing buff on this. The slowdown, it looks like over there, just throwing cake will obviously slow you down, and then it's kind of like it's a Gmax finale. It does have a Gmax form, so it's probably going to be something close to that. It's really big, a lot of cake everywhere, slipping and falling. Everyone's having a great time, right? So, so I did used to play League of Legends, and when they talk about the bar W, so with a less artifacty kind of thing. So this is what they're kind of referring to. Um, so yeah, so you have like these kind of health packs. They do like kind of evolve over time. I'm not too sure if this is gonna have that feature as well. But yeah, it's just something you can just kind of throw in the back, and while you guys are fighting, your allies can just kind of heal up there. So this is where I'm going to get into kind of my concerns about the character. And I think is actually a kind of good example of this too. So Bard is a unique kind of character where he can make these portals, kind of like Mimikyu jumping around. And the reason why he does so is he needs to get to his destination, right? What's the point of having a bunch of healing things if you can't give them to your team? And this is where you have to think of Pokemon Unite, Pokemon in Pokemon Unite do have this ability, right? Think Greedent, think Hoopa, right? Greedent can throw his berries, but you don't exactly choose where they go. The Oran berries can land up anywhere. And Hoopa can, point with Trick to give you a citrus berry, but it might be appear like one of the speed berries instead. It might be AO's coins instead. It's not guaranteed to be the thing you're looking for. This is the first, character with guaranteed health that you can just put on the map, and you know, anyone on your team can come take it if they need it later. Um, so my issue just really comes down to the mobility of things. Hoopa and Greedent are already extremely mobile Pokemon in the game. Hoopa, with his teleport and hyperspace fury, able with his unite move, right? Able to just to take anyone on the map almost anywhere they are, he can bring them to the team fight. Giving the slowest people on the team a lot of mobility, and we can see how game changing just having a Hoopa on the team is. Same can be said for that very effective Greedent, right? Greedent, not the best solo Q pick, but we have played with or against very good Greedents who can shut down the enemy very effectively with that movement speed kind of thing. And you know, have your team help out and like able to essentially live for a very long time because of the self healing he gets. And so this is why I bring up these issues is if Hoopa does too much damage, it could be in a situation where uh very early game, you're just kind of pushing in and you're going like full damage, right? You have a lot of stacking items now, so you can go full damage while giving yourself healing. And something with Bard, um, when he was released, he was not in a good spot. that healing he has was scaled off of the special attack. So the more special attack Barw had, the more healing you would receive. Now, some people would have quickly see the problem with that as, well, if you just go a full special attack Barw, not only do you have a lot of healing, but you do a lot of damage now too. And that might happen with Alcremie. They need to be very careful on how much health you get back and how it works. Because if you're getting more than a citrus berry, that's going to be game changing. Like, there's a reason why citrus berries take like 30 seconds to spawn every time you take it. If you can just constantly be being up on that, you will never theoretically have to back and never have to disengage. It could be a very game changing Pokemon. Um, Vice versa, if it doesn't heal you enough, it could be a really bad solo queue Pokemon and one that might not be even worth investing in. So, in my opinion, I just feel Alchemy is currently just walking this tight line, this very thin rope of being broken to being just in the being broken to being actually not really worth it. But only one we'll find out when we find out. I believe the patch is coming out in about a week or should be coming out in about 30 days. So yeah, we can see that like March 1st to April 17th, that's about like 42 days. January 23rd to March 1st is around like 30 to 40 days, right? So judging by this release cadence, we can actually expect Alcremie on about like 2 to 3 weeks, right? Like May 30th, maybe even May 22nd, but I'm kind of leaning towards May 30th. We're gonna see it drop into the game. So, we'll find out when it comes out, and hopefully it won't be like too broken. So that's about it from the Alchemy side. I just now wanted to touch on some of the tier listing going on. So this is Unite Solo Q tier list from Unite DB. Something to note that it is not the newest patch, right? This is the patch before. So the one we're on Breath of Evolution's been about a week since it's been out now. I believe the new tier list should come out soon, and this is just voted by the community, focused on solo queue experience, right? So just kind of waiting for the rest of the data to come in. But I think it's just worth looking at really quickly just to see who's at the top, who was doing really good, and obviously we see that the speedsters were running the game, so they were all at the top. But then like we have like Mimikyu, Suicune, Umbreon, even Pokemon that were ever since this patch were thought to remain essentially as these S tier picks and only going to get better, right? Even maybe Buzzwole up there because of those patches, because of those buffs he got. So I just want to look really quickly at this is currently the best. Damn it. So this is currently the best Pokemon win rate for the week of the patch. So you can see that Zacian, Dodrio, Falinks, Alolan Raichu, and Gyarados. None of those Pokemon. I mean, Alolan Raichu, I think we all we're going to put in the top tier. It was just TBD on this list. Um, but yeah, a lot of these Pokemon are not uh kind of expected, I would say. Falinks, right? He's the lowest out of them all. He's in the B tier, and he went up a tier. Like he was doing good, and he got like a minor buff, but now it is looking like he might be one of the best Pokemon, at least all rounders in the game. If we just look at the win rate, he's currently at, right, 52%. And even more interestingly, if you look at his pick rate, you have to go way, 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 way down to the third least picked Mon in the game, and a ban rate of, I believe that's what, like bottom like 10, bottom 15. So not banned, not picked yet. Third highest win rate. Is there something there? I'm gonna do some testing of my own. I do think so, though. It makes a lot of sense to me. He does have the tankiness now that the speedsters are there, not there. So he does fill in that gap really nicely, and his damage is just so unassuming. Is level one. If you underestimate a Phalanx early on in your game, you might have just lost it for your entire team. He is indeed very impactful. It is crazy though, I find how he of this mon of all Pokemon is in the top. Even Dogeo to an extent, but like Zacian and so thing about it is like Buzzwole, right? People thought Buzzwole was going to be really big, so you can see the ban rate. He was banned in almost every game, and this honestly has been going steadily down. And this pick rate, very third highest pick. Oh, he's going to be playing a lot. Being playing a lot, and now maybe it is just too many people playing him, but his win rate is less than 50%. That is, I mean, I guess it is about a boost, and he's hovering around 50. That's actually exactly what they wanted, but that's average. People thought that Buzzwole was going to be above average. People thought that he was going to be one of the best when he got unstoppable on Leech Life, right? That's really not the case, it seems. He's not the free win, as he says. Is he better? Obviously, he's a lot better. If you're a Buzzwole main and you're a good Buzzwole main, you're probably having a great time. But if you thought, oh, look at this new Pokemon that got buffed, let me pick him up. You may have made the wrong decision. I'm so sorry. It might have been the wrong decision because he is not as easy as a lot of people were making it out to be when those new patch notes dropped. And it looks like Phalanx and Zacian might be the all-rounders that are worth investing in. So I just want to close this off. Um, just reminding everyone that Unite Club memberships have a no-cost trial. Um, it may still be active. This was posted a week ago, so it may be active. It's worth checking out. It's the whole month for free at no cost, and only if you haven't had it previously. Um, it's free stuff, right? And I believe you can even get the Aos gems. I believe you get like a pack of Aos gems per day. So it is worth looking a little bit more into, checking out if that is something that you are have ever thought about getting before. And free. So up to you at that point. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. I've been Adam Brickler. Uh, Comment down below. Who have you been playing this last week? Have I convinced you at all that maybe Phalanx is might be the new main for at least the next 2 weeks, given his win rate ban rate, or do you got your eye on someone else right now? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, I've been Adam Brickler, and I hope you guys have a great Friday. Hope to see you in the next video.